looking for him. You wasted your time. So for just die like that, that's what it is now in that contraption, right? You as a soldier, what will motivate you looking at them negotiating with terrorists? What will motivate you as a soldier?
You see, me, I don't know. Maybe because me, I don't come out or something. But I don't understand how the rest. But with the kind of mind where I get, even at then, me, I know the dream. Now, waiting make we say I just pack myself, say, oh yeah, the lawyer, I just get out. You understand? I look and say, how he reached this stage, maybe say soldiers, they look waiting they sup. They look waiting these leaders they do. They no fit do anything. You understand? They no fit make any move. They no fit do anything. And like, when they look, say, see the way these people they support terrorists, see the way that they run, they do anyhow with terrorists. You they will come push you, say, me, you go, they look for terrorists, won't fight. Meanwhile, they do negotiation with terrorists. Before sit down, you don't do anything. Baba, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I for don't para since but the Pamidano.
You get
because
like
no go work.
now,
The time mindset, like
I
no
don't
go
think
work.
this is normal. They kept using they
kept
using all this useless word, kinetic, non-kinetic. If you give people amnesty, are they not supposed to also trade something back? Are they not supposed to give you intel that will help you neutralize
people who carry their gun? People who carry their gun, they roam about
in front of soldiers, Baba. In front of soldiers. And the Nigerian army, they are comfortable around the Nigerian army are not even holding gun. Did you notice that, Baba?
They know
the Nigerian soldiers who are there, they don't get gun, they don't hold gun. But the terrorists were carrying their different weapons, walking about like that, playing with all the military equipment right there. They are playing with them, looking at them.
Same people who attack military vehicle, carry military vehicle,
ambushed military soldiers, slaughter them.
This alone, you see, anybody that is still like supporting Nigeria, thinking Nigeria will be better at this point, I think you should come up with, because they go, if you think Nigeria go better, you could just kill yourself with that thought. Now that thought now ain't go kill you. I swear. Now that thinking now ain't go kill you. Because now if you look, okay, the northern part now, waiting they happen between Israel and Iran. Now ain't consign them.
Now
they
are more passionate about
it. Consign them again.
Baba, what happened in Uromi the last time, right? Baba Sultan of Sokoto called an emergency meeting. They called the meeting of northern state governors, all the northern politicians. They demanded the public parade of those they said they allegedly killed those hunters. But now over 200 people killed in the north, because you know, see that that's what they talk about. If you tell them, say, Arewa is not, Middle Belt is not Arewa, they'll go enter you. You know now? Okay, if Middle Belt is part of Arewa, how come Arewa just suddenly went dead, cold, dead? How?
You see, and you see, there are people that have been coming out talking about these Benue killings. I saw some kind of comments on some of fight where they fight say, when they kill people for Zamfara, Katsina, which I say, she Benue no be not again. She na the mad, all of now the mad me. I don't
understand though. I don't understand.
Benue no be not again.
I don't understand though. But one thing is this: the hypocrisy. The reason why, see, to everybody watching this, and what you know now, don't you think it's time for us to actually call for the end of this lie of one Nigeria nonsense? Like, we can stop lying to ourselves now. I mean, even if you have not decided to break up, well, can we stop just like lying to ourselves that we are the same or we are one country when we know we are not?
No, they should keep holding on to it too. You know, say,
we shall see.
Now waiting the establish shop, now you go kill them, make them continue. One Nigeria, everybody will go collect
you. Thank you for stopping by, okay? You take care of yourself, Yeah. Now good day. Ahmed, you see, I've done me often. Okay. So this is Adeza from Edinburgh, right? Adeza.
Afternoon, my brother.
How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Right, you are from Kogi. Kogi is not far from Benue. And whatever is good for Benue may actually also be coming for Kogi too. For peace to reign, for everybody to live in peace, we need to part with our lands. I thought we were done with that, Adeza, but we are not. Here we are again.
Tinubu said he will continue where Buhari stopped. Buhari was unable to establish Ruga, and he himself now is telling us that he's taking up the Ruga again.
Yes.
You understand?
Because there is enough land to go around.
Good. One thing that amazes me is that the far north, who are actually involved in this atrocity in Nigeria, they have so many big portion of land.
Do you know the land that what do you call it? The demography sort of like Nigeria is that 70% of the Nigerian land is located in the northern. In fact, 71.5% of Nigerian land is located, right? While just 28 point something percent of the land is in the south. But in this case, if we add the middle belt, in fairness, right, that simply leaves the northern part of Nigeria with substantial land still, right? But they will be left with over 30% of the Nigerian land. Sure you get. But we are yet to see one single Fulani governor that build a Ruga or any settlement or any ranch or anything to say, this is what we are trying to tell everybody to do for them. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
We have not seen any.
I think I would like to commend the 30 of, is it 30 they call him of
the 30
who took time to tell the president eyeball to eyeball that as if you diagnose a particular ailment wrong, you will go to wrong treatment. And he made such a comment.
Yes.
Because he is telling them that what they are saying is not true. It's the representation of the truth. It is not header farmers flag. No. It is what? It is a terrorist attack who is trying to collect their land. You understand? Just as you said earlier, when it's convenient for them, they will say middle belt is part of the north.
Yes. But whenever they want to slaughter them in the middle belt because of their land, suddenly they are infidels.
They are infidels. Now, the people who stage rally, even the leaders and the religious leaders, the social leaders in the north, over the killing of 16 people in Edo, where are they today? The former fourth minister of Fulani, who is from Plateau, who joined them to raise voice.
Solomon Dalong.
Solomon Dalong, where are they today? You see, there is a saying that ideas rule the people lack understand. That's not, you can't give what you don't have.
You can't.
Since APC came to power, it is a general known that APC they said they brought what they call it, this Boko Haram into Nigeria to take power from Tinubu.
Yes.
It is a known fact. People like the former governor of El-Rufai, they admitted to the thing they committed against the state.
Yep.
You and I know in this land we are, understand, if you misbehave, police you don't need to wait for the prime minister to give an order.
No.
Understand? He swing into action. I don't know, if you watch a particular clip I watched last week in this part of the country, where a police officer mishandled a suspect, a 15 years old. You know who that police officer was at? That he mishandled. I don't know either it's in England.
Just imagine when the camera is off.
Yes, I watched it in the news here in Scotland here, where a police officer mishandled a suspect, a 15 years old. They found a gun on him. So in an attempt to try to collect the gun, he mishandled the gun. The gun fell on the ground. You know, the police officer for disrespecting the guys, for disrespecting him, and for not handling him properly, they sack him. In UK,
suspended.
But not
try him for criminal stuff.
That is how they value the life of an individual in this part of the world. Understand? So back home, they don't value life. You read yourself into 4 years, 10. You have not finished the 4 years. You have not even made the people comfortable. You are looking to 2027. You don't know that you will even live to see that every day.
No.
I saw some of the clip when this useless man, his friend that Nigeria is getting better, and Nigeria is getting better. What is getting better?
They are what just mocking. It's like they are mocking the people. Do you understand? Like they are taunting them, making them see and see how they are going to react. Do you understand? Like, what can you do? Yeah. Oh God, maybe all of you are just going to have to complain. Sort of.
The president's speech in Benue is a lack substance. Understand? A lack substance at all. In fact, if you have not spoken, it could have been better. Okay, you said they should live with their enemy, peaceful with their enemy. And they said they don't know this enemy. You know the enemy. Bring the enemy before them, let them settle. You refuse to bring the enemy.
See, Adeza, these guys are just crude, okay? Because I feel like if genuinely, right, they want peace. Now, this is, like in quotes now, they want peace. And they want to give land to this terrorist. The people said, no, you can't give our land to them. No. So what is wrong? I've given the idea of what happened to their own governors who can actually show us, you know what I mean now? Then, their own governors to show us, but again, federal government. So how about you secretly put some money in place? Like, for example, let's say 100 billion naira. I mean, they are using that to buy themselves computers and cars, Abi. So 100 billion naira and put it in Nigeria Mortgage Bank, Abin Kokon. So that everybody can go there. If you want to start a ranch as a Fulani View, so we may have, they could have a quota system in Nigeria anyway. So you can do a quota system borrowing. This is like technical and say, okay, you know what? Go and look for land wherever you want to buy land and they are ready to lease the land for you. So there is a policy that allows you to lease the land for every 10 years. And the agreement must come from the owner of the land, yourself, and the government. Something that shall make it more like the indigenous people won't feel like they want to take their land, right? But at the same time, you want to sort of like maximize opportunity from the situation. So Fulani terrorist that says it's because he has no place to graze his cow, Abi. Sure you get. Now, you can have money to go and rent a place to graze your cow, and it's going to be called a ranch. You'll be paying 10 years, what fee to the landowner, and government will be taking a certain tax from it to make sure that this continues, nobody violates anything. Sure you get. For some time, sure you get. That can be a temporary solution. But people knew that they are killing them because of their land. You, government, came and said, land plenty, give them some. It is not about giving them land because the process is not about land, giving them land. It's about chasing them away totally, wipe them off the land that they wouldn't, in 20, 30 years' time, it will be like those people never existed in those lands before, but the Fulanis. And the government wants to make that happen for them. Adeza.
Yeah, I think if I said it is the federal government that is killing the citizens, I should not be quoted wrong because the same federal government who could not protect the citizens, understand, they disarm the citizens from holding arms and they now empower the criminals to be holding arms. After they go and invade the community without no police intervention and the rest of them, and when these people rise up to challenge them, they see arrest these people, kill some of them, jail some of them. People now say it is the government that is killing certain group of people. I think we're not wrong.
They are not wrong
for saying so.
No.
You know that the late Sonny Abacha said any insurgency that's more than 24 hours, government is involved.
That's right.
This issue has been going over the years. When they happen, we thought they would find a lasting solution to it because of the heat the thing generated. Now, after 1 week now, this place will be just endorsed and we'll be waiting for the next one to happen again. When it happens again, they will go for
reaction, the same reaction again.
Exactly.
So and guess what, right? They always go back to the victim and say, if you are taking our advice years ago, all these your people will not die again. They will not be dead now. I imagine that. And your government says that to you and say, we have tried to offer a solution, but all of you said no. What was the solution? Your land or your life? How is there a solution?
In fact, I was expecting the Benue people to stone what they call Koolu when we go there that day. All those children that were lined up, carry stone, the stoning his convoy and himself, for him to know how bad it is. Or that even the governor to take you out of the office. You know, as I offered some suggestion yesterday that see, until all of us come together, like as it happened in a Benue now, all the local government shut down, system shut down, no going out, no coming, until we find a solution. But maybe the only people that are affected are crying. There will be no solution.
No.
And also to tell those people who are warming up for 2027 that they don't know whether they are going to English to that year until they address key issues. Understand? They will still leave you, and they will use police and army against you.
To shoot you. I know.
That is what they know. Until they have a system.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, so I wanted to say round it up because I want to take one more before we go this afternoon. Go on, sorry.
All right, thank you. I think I'm okay. So those who are planning for 2027, let them go and strategize and make sure that even if they are going to vote, it is direct transmission.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm taking just one more. But you tell me, because I didn't put my headset on, okay? So you tell me if this my sound still very much plays well in the broadcast. Like it is not skipping. I'm still test running this streaming software, but I love it. It's beautiful, isn't it? It looks beautiful, though. I have another caller on the line. I'm going to bring him on in a minute. I need your help to tell me, what do you think? Is this smooth enough as a background music during our brunch time? Let's go. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. The African Wahala. Brother, how are you?
Yes, sir, my brother. I am good.
Very well, yeah?
I am very well. Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so, I'm good.
Thank you so much, Baba. Sorry for keeping you waiting, though. All right?
No problem.
Please.
Yes, sir. I'm good. Although, we are all mourning Nigeria, the victims of Nigeria, Benue State, Middle Belt region, Southeast, everywhere, Southwest, Northeast. Everybody trapped within the geographical borders. We're going through it right now. And, for those of us that have the opportunity to be outside, and we also have a lot of experience of Nigeria, I'm grateful that I'm able to share my contribution. Thank you for your platform.
Thanks, Oba.
You have the same way Nigeria...
Yeah, we have you. We're hearing. Go on,
the same way Nigeria already failed us. And that's why many of us escaped from the contraction. Because Nigeria already failed us completely. You don't have any access to basic amenities, no water, no roads, no hospitals, no good schools, no nothing. It has always been that way. But we've been able to adjust because those aspects of life, even if you don't have access to them, you can still function to an extent. Although you'll be living in poverty, but you can still function to an extent. We all provide ourselves with boreholes, generators. We find a way to provide to cover the gaps in these lacks that we have. Then now we are dealing with insecurity for the past 12 years. Insecurity is such that it should be the last straw. Or how is it said? It should be the last straw that breaks the camel's back.
The last straw, of course. Go on, Papa.
Yeah, because I mean, right now, just the way we provided ourselves